everyone, Toddler from Oscha Slings here. Thank you for joining me. If you're tuning in today, we've got a lot of different new exciting things for you, including new yarns, new pattern versions, and even one brand new pattern, just a sneak peek. So hopefully you're all ready to join in the discussion on those. I'll just take a few minutes before to let more people join. So our releases today are on the Mermaid Galaxy Warp, which was originally a pre-order run by our lovely clan member Laurie back in 2019. So it was actually one of the first ones I worked on when I joined Oscha. So it's really nice to see it woven again with new patterns. So obviously the group have had a chance to choose their ones, and we have our own releases on it too. Hi, I'll just have a look through. If somebody could share the link into the clan, please, and let me know when that's done, that would be great. Oh, hi Kirsten, nice to see you. I'm excited too. I've been really looking forward to talking about these. This warp is just so gorgeous and bright and makes me feel like summer's coming. Hi Vanessa, thanks for joining. So yeah, I'll give us another couple of seconds. Oh, thanks Vanessa, thank you for sharing. That's great. Hi Danielle. Hi Cami. Oh yes, we're excited for these colours too. Hi Lydia, nice to see you again. Yeah, so let's get started. I will, yes, launch in. Obviously here I am wearing our Kelpies Marilla as a ring sling because I just wanted to show off this really lovely shimmery linen weft. Hi Mariella. Oh, I'm glad it's sunny in Austria. It was sunny in Scotland and it's sort of not anymore. Let's see if, hi Pam. Used to have sea salt from the old one. Sad to miss this completely. Suzka, I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. Yes, the purple and the teal is just lovely. Oh, Pam is here for Kelpies. Yes, of course. So Pam came up with the design idea for these Kelpies, and they're just great, I think, because they're such a lovely graphic pattern. But as you can see, because they don't need to be centered, they just run continuously over the wrap, so there's no kind of worry about pattern placement. So for a ring sling, that's kind of ideal. It can grow with your baby. It doesn't matter where you place it, and you still get this lovely spread of colours and all that linen shimmering through. So I'll just show you the back here. So the linen is a new yarn for us. Up till now we've usually just had linens on the thicker side or very thin ones available. So we've had to either double up on the thin one or have a thicker weight of fabric to use the thicker ones. So this was one, it's a melange linen that I actually found last year on my lovely yarn trip to Italy. Sounds really fancy, doesn't it? It was a little bit fancy, but not as glamorous as it sounds. But yeah, I saw this and I thought this would be such a lovely weight for us to use. So this one comes in at a very manageable 270 GSM. So it's a really good weight, I think, for small babies, but because it's linen, obviously it will be strong enough to grow with little ones and carry them for a pretty long time. Linen is a workhorse. It will get, you know, lovely and soft with wear, so yes, durable and vegan as well, which is a great advantage. So yeah, our lovely clan member Denise is testing this for us, and she's put up a few lovely images already, and I think her full review will be coming soon. So if you're interested in that and want a little more help making up your mind, then go ahead and check out her pictures in the clan. Mariella says, Denise's pics are amazing as always. Yes, I've only seen the ones with the blue wellies so far, but they are great. So I think that's a perfect way to wear this wrap. Water pattern and wellies, styling it out. So I look forward to that full review as well. Let me see, so the quantity of these is not very limited, so it will be available as a made to order from Wednesday. And I think that's probably everything for that one. should be a really good all-rounder and very breathable and easy care, which, as we all know, is often a big plus. So let me just pop baby out here, grab the next one. Before I put the next one on, I thought I'll just grab the full length wrap. I won't wrap with it, just to save a bit of time, but just to show you how that pattern kind of runs and the full range of the colours across that warp. So we've got this kind of striking purple and I think pansy, and then I'm not going to pretend I remember all of the colours off by heart, but down into this kind of deep teal and then a paler one, and finishing with this really lovely light turquoise at the bottom, which here is of course covered by the gold linen weft to create this border. Lydia says, will this made to order be available with the longer length ring slings? I believe it will, yes. I'm pretty sure it will. Someone will correct me if it's not. So yeah, Kelpies Marilla. Very excited about that one. So next we have one of our favourite Middle Earth patterns, I think. Current favourites, because they all move around, but of course Hobbit Quest Courage. So this as well has a new yarn, 50-50 blend of Himalayan nettle and cotton. So nettle is becoming ever more widely used in apparel, and it offers a sustainable option. So obviously a plant-based yarn, and this particular one as well supports the livelihoods of the growers by having very well managed supply chains. So I was very excited to find this one. Again, from my little research trip. I got that the right way around. Right. I'm going for night side up on this one. Yes, so as I saw that there was, Tegan is testing this one for us. So I think again she had some pictures up, and there was a bit of discussion, questions about what the wrapping qualities were like, and then we got into, I think there were some questions about the washing method as well. So for wrapping qualities, we do expect this to behave really quite like hemp and linen, so it even has that sort of feel to it, that slightly drier texture that you can get, but as well, like linen, I expect it to soften up really nicely with use, and the cotton as well gives it that extra bit of cush. Just get baby in here. And then as far as the washing instructions are concerned, as well, we thought we would probably mark it to wash as hemp or linen, but after a bit more research, we found that these fibres are just that bit more, maybe a bit more delicate. So to sort of err on the safe side, we would recommend hand washing. But as we always say as well, if you have a trusted cycle in a machine that you know, then you may be able to wash this on a delicate cycle or a hand wash and have no problems, but that is at your own risk and your own judgment. So that's what we would recommend, is to hand wash this one gently and then see how that goes. So yeah, you can just see that pattern kind of spreading. It's ideal, just got that lovely purple and then the deep indigo-y shades there for the nighttime side, and the turquoise and the bright shades for the daylight side. So depending on how you feel, what your mood is, what your outfit is, how baby's feeling, you can switch it up and really have two wraps in one with this one. So I think, as I said, Tegan has a few photos up and a few sneak peeks. I believe she was at her brother's wedding. So Tegan, if you're watching, or if you watch this later, I hope you had a wonderful time. And we're looking forward to seeing your full review when you manage to get round to it. Sounds like a busy weekend. So there, that's Hobbit Quest Courage with 50/50 Himalayan nettle and cotton. So Becky says, is this limited meterage? No, this one is not. So you are safe to grab what your heart desires on this one. So the full blend is 54% BCI organic combed cotton, 23% cotton and 23% Himalayan nettle, and that comes in at about 297 GSM. So actually a little on the heavier side of our kind of mid-weights, but I don't know if you can see that there. That knot is really quite slender considering the weight of that fabric, so it's not feeling kind of bulky at all. So I think that's going to be a lovely breathable option for hotter weather and hotter climates, and should be quite manageable for newer wrappers as well, or for smaller babies, not long out of the bag as well. So yes, Quest Courage. There we go. I'll just check if there have been any other questions I've missed. Oh, what's the price for Hobbit Quest? That is a size 6 is £154.17 excluding that. So I hope that helps. Just see. Okay, I think that's us. So one more wrap fabric to show you. And I'm very excited about this one. Even more excited. Is it possible? Probably not. So our next pattern is, let's see, it's a new pattern. I'm going to say a new pattern version, I should say. So I've been looking at Orion for a while, and I really like the star patterns. If you've been around Oscha for a while, and you might have seen some of the very early interviews I did with Hannah, I love a good all over pattern. So Orion is one of the ones that I really enjoy seeing it woven. And I just thought, oh, what if we could do it as a hybrid? I thought there must be a way. So played around with it, and here it is. Orion hybrid. And yeah, really happy with how that's turned out. So this is the one that is quite limited. There are about 25 wraps because we decided to use up stock yarns, which of course is a good thing, and also just wanted to test the pattern. So let me turn that around for you there and show you how that looks. So I had a question last week saying, is this alternating yarns or is it a grad? And it's both. So we've got in the gold weft, we've got alternating, right, let me get all of my fibres lined up. We've got alternating golden oak hemp, golden spice tencel, and Samoan sun BCI organic combed cotton. So that's giving you the golds there. You can see just those slightly different tones really kind of make those stars sparkle. And then in the kind of background, in the darker section, you have a weft grad running alongside it. So that's deep blue and rhubarb shade of fine BCI organic combed cotton. So you probably, it's quite subtle on the face of the fabric, but then when you turn it round, I think you do start to see that kind of red and blue moving in and out. And against this warp, it's just really fun. I'm going to turn it around so I can show it to you from the other side up as well, because I think it has a slightly different effect depending which way around you're wearing it. So, and there we go. So let me just pop that on quickly and get you a good look at it. I'll tie it the other way up actually. I think I did the other two with their purple top rails. Ooh, some love for this one, very exciting. Mariella says, the first Orion I would fall for. Ooh, yes. Karma says, so pretty. And Zuzka says, it sparkles. Yeah. I think star patterns should have a bit of sparkle, and it's really fun to play with the effects you get in weaving. So, you know, we're not using kind of super shiny yarns, as in it's not lurex or glitter, but by choosing the right colours together and the right fibres, I think we can get some really nice effects that sort of approximate to a sparkle. So hopefully that's worked. Just grab baby in here. So yeah, so this one is going to be quite an easy care option. The tencel, a little more sensitive to washing, so something to just be aware of, but it should be pretty sturdy in everyday use. I have a tencel blend wrap myself, and it just gets thrown in the washing machine and it's fine. I think what can happen with tencel is that sometimes the finish of the yarn can be affected. So if that's something you have your eye on, you want to keep that shine that it originally comes with, then that's why we indicate a more delicate wash for tencel. But other than that, it won't do anything to the safety or the quality of the wrap at all. It's more of a cosmetic change. So I've done the thing I never thought I would do and decided to try a slip knot live. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it, in which case I might just fudge a knot here and leave it at that and go and practice. Oh. Right, yes, if you've seen me with any slip knot ties on here, I've always pre-tied them. I get a bit nervous tying on here, but I was quite keen to just have a little bit of that colour kind of showing up top, so you know you could play around with the front and the back, depending on your preference for which side of this wrap is the one that you want to showcase. Let me just see, I think there's a few questions been coming in, so let me just check. Oh, Kirsten says, I have so many regrets not ordering from the PO. Oh, that's always difficult, but we have some lovely things here to help. Oh, I know, this PO is going to be lovely. Jess says, I hope I didn't miss too much. So this is, yes, I'm on the third one now, and I think Pam has replied, yeah. I'll give a very quick peek at the other two before we finish. Hobbit Quest, not limited. Thank you all for answering each other's questions when I don't manage to. Yes, so that's our 3 wraps on this warp. And then the last item we have is our Victoriana Saros scarf. Oh, I've just seen Orion, so this is really quite limited because it was using stock yarns. We just had what was available, so there's about 25 wraps. Thank you for replying to that. So our last item is this Victoriana scarf. There are about 30 scarves available of this one, and this uses our blended cashmere and cotton weft, so the same as our Misty Mountains and Realm of Middle-earth Ithildin. So it's got a lovely softness to it and drape, so it's really cushy and just has that really gorgeous ecru weft kind of picking out the pattern across there. So it's going to keep you warm on cool nights, but I think the colours make this a really nice option for a summer scarf or shawl, or however you want to wear that. Yeah, that's a fun one. So that I'm fairly sure is also available as cowls and infinity loops as usual, but maybe Holly will check on that for me. So yes, just enjoying all the Mermaid Galaxy here. So that is all of our products on that warp. Let me just have a look if there's any questions that haven't been answered. Great, okay, I think that's it. So I promised you a sneak peek of a couple of other new things. So our Ore Preorder, the Ore Warp Preorder that ran late last year, has reached the building, and I was very keen to show you a couple of items from that, just so that you get a preview. We will have a couple of patterns releasing on this too, but the first one is Legend of Frodo scarf. So I believe this is the same weft as I've just shown you in the Victoriana scarf. Get that the right way around. So the Ore Warp is this asymmetric 7-colour grad. So it's got sort of one block of black at the top and 2 blocks of black at the bottom, and then in the middle we've got I think Racing Red and orange.com. I can't remember exactly which orange it is. I know somebody else will have all that info, and we can pop it in if you'd like to know, but it really has that kind of fiery glowy effect in the middle. So that's the Legend of Frodo picked out there, which I think just looks lovely. I'm not a big connoisseur of the Lord of the Rings, but just that reminds me of those scenes in the films when you see the ring glowing, obviously. But yes, I like it for that. So it's a good kind of bold colourway if that's your thing. I think that will, yeah, jazz up just about any outfit really. So yes, it's got a lovely shiny bold glow to it, which I really enjoy. And then the other thing on this warp is our new, again another new thing, Casa Doom pattern. So this has been woven for the first time on the Ore Warp, and I think it's turned out lovely. It seems so appropriate. So this obviously refers to, it's related to the Dwarven Kingdom, and I'm not, I haven't looked up the whole ins and outs of the story, but I can tell you that the border text reads, a king he was on carven throne in many pillared halls of stone, with golden roof and silver floor, and runes of power on the door. So yeah, I like this, and I'm not a big ME person, so it's very different from our other patterns, and I think it's just got a real kind of graphic, angular, bold lines, which are, yeah, just something a bit new for us compared to some other patterns. So yes, very exciting to see that coming through, and I'm hoping all the Ore Warp members will be excited to have their wraps landing soon. That was a really fun pre-order to work on. Let me just see what else we have for news. So we currently have a full custom pre-order running. The Vivid Dream pre-order are just in the final stages of voting. I think they're starting to pair patterns and wefts. So if you're keen on that, it's got a really almost like moody psychedelic colour theme going on. So head over to the clan and have a look there if that sounds like your thing. I haven't said anything with that, have I? So you probably have to look for yourselves, but it's an exciting one. And our birthday sale ends tomorrow at 4 p.m. BST, and then these lovelies that I've shown you this afternoon will be available on Wednesday from 7:30 p.m. BST, and as usual there'll be the Secret Stash happy hour, so tune in and join in with the chatter and let us know what you're excited for. And yeah, I hope to see you again very soon with more new things. I'll just double check there's no other questions, and then yes, oh, lots of people looking forward to things from the Ore Warp. Amazing. Well, we look forward to seeing all the pictures when you have them. Thanks for joining in, everyone. That was really nice to see you all. Have a lovely afternoon. Bye.